Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Gosh, I'm sorry I'm putting a few out there today. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the energies with us today. Was asked about how the Trump followers are going to react, specifically the Trump followers to DOJ prosecutions, the putting out there of the January 6th report, etc. Just to have a look, what I have read on this a couple of times in various ways, but not specifically on the Trump supporters. When I had a chat to the boys about this is Narin and Angus, also known as Meister, who are my two guides, Meister and Narin. The message that I got across very clearly was his direct supporters are very few. Most of them that appear to be his supporters are Trumpster supporters, MAGA supporters, not Trump himself supporters. They're supportive of the ideology, not the man. So that makes it quite dangerous, because the next one that comes along that invokes Trumperism, which DeSantis is desperately trying to do, but don't worry about him becoming president, because he might be adored by the majority in Florida, aging population, conservative, etc., etc. But he's not liked. He's despised in a lot of places throughout the US. He may get the nomination. If he does, not going to be president. Okay, but he is invoking Trumpism without being Trump himself. So I'm going to have a look at actual Trump supporters now to give you an idea of Trump's actual power at the moment, his pulling power. He's quite deluded in believing that it's still there, but you only have to look at after the very legal search of Mar-a-Lago, and he went, oh, rah, 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 come and protest out in the streets. He wanted violence. He wanted George Floyd type Black Lives Matter, the women standing up against gun violence. He wanted those types of protests in the street, and he got 12 people outside Mar-a-Lago with a couple of banners. So have to remember there is a real difference between Trump and Trumpism. So what I might do is I might actually have a look at the two. What I'll do is I'll do a 12-card spread on Trump supporters, and then I will do a Celtic cross on Trumpism after the prosecutions and the DOJ report is released. So let us have a look using my mystical manga cards in regards to this. They're the ones that I was told to use. Let's have a look to show me Trump supporters themselves once the Congress prosecutions start coming down. Tell me about Trump supporters themselves. Trump supporters themselves. That's the one they're after. Thank you. Right. Okay. Well, the card that popped out is the King of Cups, which is my current, if I say Biden administration, this is the signifier card. It's not actually necessarily Biden himself. It is just the administration under Biden is the signifier card in regards to this. Challenged by the circles of support. These are actually not bad cards at all. What it's telling me is that the Biden administration actually has a lot of support. Okay, the plan. The actual actions. The karma hanging over. And the outcome. these are actually not bad cards. These are the Trump supporters. I think what's happened is that under the Biden administration, they are actually getting a lot of support. The Trump supporters, are they turning on to the Biden administration? Remembering that I'm not talking about Trumpism here, these are just the Trump supporters. The culmination of something, the ending of something, as they found themselves hemmed in by the messages. This is the planning. I think what's actually happening is that these are the ones that are flipping. The actual actions is coming together across the aisle, working together. The Two of Cups and an emotional new beginning. The karma is the messages coming forward really quickly about security, independent security, in monetary security, luxury, the lap of luxury. This is the karma. This is interesting. The messages are coming forward and they find that they're quite comfortable with what is actually going on at the moment. This is about a new journey in faith and hope under full illumination, work going on behind the scenes, and destiny. These are really interesting. This is totally not what I expected. On the base, we have the truth being packed up and moved forward to calmer waters, and then we have temperance. So, this is interesting. What I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, is a complete mellowing of this aspect of the Trump supporters with what has come out. There's no violence there, there's no downfall, there's no horrific ending, there's no devil, there's no... I'm just actually getting a feeling that Trump's support, Trump himself, has literally just... it's not there, it's petered out, it's mellowed, it's seen the truth and moved on from Trump. Interesting. Okay, but I want to now have a look at Trumpism. How will Trumpism react? So that was just really a non-event. That was 12 people outside Mar-a-Lago with a couple of placards. Trump support. Trumpism, which is completely a different kettle of fish. Show me Trumpism. When the prosecutions start, I just see this backing away. I see a backing away. Not me. Don't look at me. I didn't touch it, is what I'm really getting. But tell me about the absolute rabid Trumpism fanatics when the DOJ starts prosecuting and I'm feeling extreme disappointment. Extreme disappointment. The prosecutions start and the January 6th summary report comes out. Tell me about the fanatical Trumpism followers. The Trumpism followers. Okay. Thank you. Not what I expected. Okay. This is the report coming out, the messages coming really quickly, the prosecutions. Drawn to the hands, trying to think why I'm drawn to the hands, clutching at straws, thank you guys. Trying to grab them but can't. Okay. Full illumination. There's going to be no hiding from this. Base of the reading, the foolishness. Foolishness, this is what they're stewing in, foolishness. There's going to be no hiding when the prosecutions start and the report comes out. There can be no denying, is what I'm getting. Their foolishness is what they're going to be stewing in the past. Here's Trump. In the past. Crowning the reading. Judgment. A collective awakening. Interesting. A collective awakening. Thank you. The immediate future. The Knight of Swords. The harsh truth being brought forward in the immediate future. Externally, the Chariot. Things will be a little, okay, I don't like saying a little. There will be some chaos, as it will be chaotic for those that are within Trumpism, as they are trying to find their way forward, as things are out of control for them as they try to find their way forward. Thank you. Externally, they're just, there's going to, okay, thank you. What I'm being told is lurching around. Literally, they're going to be lurching around is what the boys keep telling me. It's sort of this desperation to find something new to grasp onto, but it's going to be, they're going to feel like they're in this chaotic state. Internally, the King of Wands, a stabilizing force, who is with bringing forward confidence. Is this the new leader of Trumpism? Not sure. A new plan, a new passion. Internally, externally, they're flailing in chaos, but internally there's going to be this steadying figure. Hopes and fears, naivety, acknowledgement of naivety in the past. The outcome, the sordidness is going to be brought to the forward. We, as a world, needed Trump and his like at the moment to bring this seedy underbelly, this murkiness, this swamp to the surface so it can be illuminated and dealt with. However, they are still thigh deep. They haven't stepped off out of this swamp yet, so they will still be swirling around in this swamp. Queen of Coins. Thank you. Telling us to be compassionate towards them. Suspect they are looking for a new plan, a new direction. They're at a crossroads. They don't know which way to go. But it is an ending. It is an ending, full ending to the delusion, the dark money, as we return to this Star of Hope moment. At the base, here's the prosecutors of those that work together. A lot of insecurity, but things being seen from a different point of view in the systems. So again, not seeing anything terribly dramatic there. There will very possibly be isolated incidences of lashing out, because they're going through this stewing, swampy seeking of a new direction for themselves, of realizing that they were duped, for want of a better word, that they were naive, and they're trying to find something to cling on to. Don't forget the King of Swords was there, so there may be a stabilizing figure come forward within their ranks to lasso those that are trying to find something to grasp onto with the way of thinking. So there may be some stabilizing force. It was the King of Wands, so that's usually, it's a confident, secure within themselves, inspirational orator who has a new plan that they're bringing forward with a passion. So we'll see who that figure is going forward. I don't think it's DeSantis. Just watch with interest to see who rises through the ranks. Okay, but yeah, nothing had the ending, had the downfall, had the prosecutions. And I think what's happening is more and more of them are waking up. Okay, don't forget to have compassion. Doesn't mean you need to stoop to their level. Just lead by example and ease them along. Okay, take care. Love to you all. Bye-bye.